just reduce the Nigerian National Assembly to a secondary school.
Allow Natasha, somebody's wife, to do her job. Akpabio.
But Akpabio sleep with every woman.
Shameless egots.
Did you see the drama that was going on there yesterday when Senator Natasha arrived in National Assembly? The chaos. Do you know the most painful and shameful part of this is that it's not only Nigeria that is watching. The world is watching. And this is the kind of actions that have reduced the Nigeria passport to category C. It's affecting the citizens of this nation all over the world. If the leaders of this nation can't take themselves seriously, how do you expect the world to take Nigeria serious or even take their citizens serious? These people care about their countries. They respect their countries. They respect their people. They don't want a negative influence. So this is affecting all Nigerians, especially outside this nation. Because it may look like a drama that is just happening within the nation. It's painting an image outside of this nation. Honestly, Nigerian citizens have a lot of job to do when it comes to all these leaders. They have a lot to do with their PVC. There are some people that shouldn't represent your constituency. There are some people that shouldn't represent your senatorial district. There are people that shouldn't represent your state. Not just the president. All these people make up the leaders of this nation. These are people that are supposed to be holding this president and his administration accountable. These are people that are supposed to be making laws for Nigeria. What are they doing? They're acting drama. The bully and the princess. You see the people that came with Senator Natasha to the National Assembly, the way they were screaming, Akpabio, you're a bully. Akpabio, you're this. Akpabio, why have you closed down the gates? Akpabio, why are you stopping a senator from entering the National Assembly? Just chaos. And the court order of a thing is also showing that the Nigerian judiciary, I don't even know how to explain it. Because she's saying that the court gave an order for the Senate to recall her. And we are also hearing other stories that it's not an order from the court to recall her. So a lot of things are just going on in this nation. And they said the Senate appealed against that. But yesterday she was showing an evidence that the appeal was coming from the Senate President Akpabio, not the Senate. He appealed as an individual. You can see a lot of drama that is just going on. This is a case that is just nothing. I mean, how did the Senate President reduce himself to this? Somebody that is holding such position because of a woman. I mean, there are girls all over this nation, single girls. He has all the money, power. Even if he can't get them, he has boys that he can send. I mean, this shouldn't even be an issue to be discussed in the Senate. If he's that kind of man that can't keep himself. There are other ways. Why must he be a member of the Senate, someone else's wife? Why would you be giving comments like she's not properly dressed, she's wearing revealing clothes, calling her the princess of the Senate, a whole Senate president? I mean, you can be jovial, but there's some things that shouldn't be discussed in such a serious environment. These people were called leaders. They have a job to do there. A lot of things are going wrong in Nigeria. They are supposed to address it. That's why they are there as senators representing this nation. It's not creating chaos, creating drama, embarrassing the whole nation, embarrassing Nigeria all over the world. And I know that the principal is also watching why the school gate was closed. I mean, these things shouldn't be tolerated in Nigeria. If you want a better country, the leaders shouldn't keep on embarrassing the indigents of this nation. They should do better. She made an announcement. She said she wrote to the Senate that she was going to resume on the 22nd. That's Tuesday. And she went there. They already have their own plans of blocking the gates and everything, setting, police all over the place. I mean, this is just a drama. And it's embarrassing for a whole nation, the giant of Africa. And she just went there, also knowing that the Senate will go into a recess to come back in the next 2 months. And by that next 2 months, that 6 months must have been completed, the 6 month suspension. But she went there so that it shows that she resumed before the end of the suspension. And now the Senate probably wants her back at the end of the suspension, which is 2 months later when they resume. Was all this drama, was it necessary? Was it necessary for the giant of Africa? Was it really necessary? Honestly, this is an embarrassment. They should do better. There are more serious discussions that should be going on in the Senate. Things that can help Nigeria. Things that can better this nation. It's not about a man checking a woman in the Senate. I mean, this kind of discussion should even, I don't know how to explain it. Showing her the glory of his empire, King Solomon. You know, was it really necessary? The Senate should really do better. That's why the nation is like this. Nobody is holding anybody accountable for anything. So they're just, once you're in a place of power, you can abuse it, you can do it anyhow, because nobody will do anything at the end of the day. So whatever position you find yourself, you can abuse it. Because clearly what is happening in that Senate, if you look at it very well, is looking like an abuse of power. So it's also not good on that side. But the whole drama that is coming up with the whole thing is an eyesore to the public. Nigeria shouldn't be witnessing that, shouldn't be watching that. The world shouldn't be witnessing that about Nigeria. That is not the image the Senate should be painting outside there. They should do better. Honestly, after all this, how do you want people to take the Nigerian Senate serious, whether in this nation or outside this nation? They'll just see them as a joke. Nobody is going to take whatever they are doing there serious. And these are people that are creating laws for this nation. They are lawmakers, for crying out loud. That is a very serious environment. But it's unfortunate that this is what we are getting. Instead of them focusing on leadership, we are getting drama from them. We had part 1, part 2, part 3, and we're expecting part 4. By the time they come back next 2 months, we don't even know what is going to happen inside the Senate. There will be an exchange of words. We don't even know what to expect in such a serious environment.